Hey everyone, Old Man Pete here. For the next couple months it'll probably take to get through it, I'm going to do the entire Dark Passion Play album from Nightwish. Several of the songs I've heard before, but there's quite a few that I haven't heard. The first song is Poet and the Pendulum, which I've heard many times, but I've never heard Anette sing it. So I'm going to listen to the studio recording of Anette singing it. This is probably one of my favorite songs by Nightwish. For the emotion, for the sentiment, just the beauty and the music and the singing. I've heard Floor sing this, especially the Wembley concert, which I've done a reaction to, and I'll link it at the end of this video so if you want to watch that. But I'd like to hear this version. I'm going to go through the whole album. Let's start it off with this. I really don't know if I'm going to like this better than the one I heard Floor sing at the Wembley concert. But altogether, I know I have a love for this song, so part of me is definitely going to enjoy it. I just don't really know if it's going to be that much different, you know. So enough talking. Let's get into it. Here we go. Whew. Every time I listen to that, I just want to pause for a while after it's done and let it sink in. It's one of my favorite songs by Nightwish. It always has been, ever since I first heard it. Such a beautiful piece of music. I forgot to mention, this is also the first time I heard Yuka doing the drums on this song. All the other times at the Wembley concert, it was Kai. Okay, I want to talk about Annette's voice. I think she has a beautiful voice. I think her singing in this was very pretty. I love when Floor sang this as well. And like I said, I'll link that at the end of this video if you want to watch that version. But I thought this was very beautiful. I really did. You know, it really gave me chills and it really moved me as much as the one that Floor did. Really, I'm being honest. I'm not just saying that. I think she has a very pretty voice. I like how, I don't know if it's part 2 or I think it's part 3. I don't know if it's called the Pacific or the Ocean, but there was a part where she was singing. One part of her voice was kind of a lower register, and then they separated a different track of her voice that was very high and beautiful. All in all, I didn't see any huge differences. You know, I really enjoyed this as much as the concert version. If I had to pick, I think my heart would be more toward the one that Floor did, because that's the one I originally heard and kind of fell in love with. But I'm glad I was able to hear the studio recording, because a lot of these songs, the first time I discovered Nightwish was on YouTube, and it was mostly concert videos. So this is all new to me, kind of going back and listening to the studio versions. Like I mentioned, Imaginarum, I never heard a lot of those songs sung by Annette, and it's kind of nice for me to go back. I like it, and I think Nightwish fans will like it too. However you feel about Annette, you know, she was part of the band, like it or not, you know. And I think I'm going to enjoy going through this album. There's a few songs I recognize, but to be honest with you, there's quite a few. I'm looking through the track list of the album, and I'd say half of the songs I don't think I've ever heard before. So that was a beautiful song, beautiful composition by Thomas. I'm so glad that he lived to just write this and then live on. And I just thank him for putting his heart and his soul out there in this song. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you like the channel, be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.